Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. It's Thursday, a little overcast, heading to another store. I had this thought that I wanted to share with you guys. And, I've been talking a lot about being in relationship with God, not focusing on what we're going through or our struggles, but focusing on Him, making sure that no matter what, our relationship with God, with God through Jesus is the most important thing. And I had this thought and I wanted to share it with you. And that thought is that I entered into a relationship with my wife. And we actually made a covenant of marriage. And we said some vows. And just because I might not be with my wife right now doesn't mean that covenant still doesn't stand. Just because she's not in my presence doesn't mean that I'm not still in relationship with her. Just because my ring no longer fits on my finger and I don't have it on doesn't mean that I have the right to act any way I want. Our relationship is built off of love, off of trust, off of respect. These are things that are cornerstones of our relationship. And in all reality, the way I conduct myself throughout my day, all the time, no matter where I'm at, is in response to that relationship. I'm not going to be flirting with other women. I'm not going to be looking all over the place for other things, for friendship or for whatever else that I need from somebody else when I have that with my wife. I'm not going to be looking to fulfill needs or desires outside of that covenant of marriage. And it's important to know that. And another relationship that you can kind of look at this way, because some of you I know aren't married, is our relationship with our parents. And you don't have to be in you don't ever have to have a serious relationship to understand what I'm saying. You don't ever have to have a relationship with your parents to understand what I'm saying. But when you have parental figures in your life, we represent them. When we're out, I'm still, even though I moved out, even though I'm 41, even though I have my own family, I still have the McIntosh name. I still represent my mom and dad. They're the ones that still raised me. Do they have a say in my everyday life now? No, not necessarily, but I'm still in relationship with them. And I still carry myself to a way that I have their name. And so as we look at the dynamics of a relationship, it's not just, well, I'm in relationship now when I'm at church with God. I'm in relationship when I'm at youth group with God. I'm in relationship when I'm praying to God. I'm in relationship when I'm reading my Bible to God. No, you're in relationship all the time. Throughout your day. You're in relationship when you're playing video games. You're in relationship when you're playing sports. You're in relationship when you're at work. You're in a relationship no matter what you're doing. And the Bible talks about how God is a jealous God. He is jealous for you. He wants you to be, he wants to be the only relationship that matters in your life. He doesn't care about the things you have, as Pastor Al would say. He cares about the things that have you. And so we have to look and examine ourselves and say, what might have me? What might be the apple of my eye that might not be Jesus? And then we have to see what the root of that problem is and turn our attention back to Jesus, not on the problems, not on what's going on around us, but back to Jesus and say, you know what, this relationship is what's important to me. This relationship is what I'm going to focus on. This relationship is what I'm going to focus on all the time, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm going through. My relationship with the Lord is the most important thing in my life. And as you walk in relationship with Him, as you continue in relationship with Him, the things that you might have been doing before, they're going to go less and less. And, it's kind of that way when you look at your relationship with your parents and when you look at your relationship with a significant other. When I first got together with Christina, I was single. And we said we were just friends. But as we entered into this relationship and as we grew together and as we learned to love each other and respect each other and walk in this unity together, even before we got married, some of the things that I did as a single person, I didn't do anymore. Some of the things that might have been okay before my relationship weren't okay anymore. Did it all happen overnight? Absolutely not. But as you grow in your relationship, those things start to fade away. And it's the same thing with when you have kids. My kids at the very beginning, they didn't know what to expect from me. They didn't know what my expectations were, what I wanted from them, how I was raising them. But as they grow older, as they walk in relationship with us, they know what's expected. And it's expected even when I'm not around. It's expected at other people's houses. It's expected everywhere. They know out of relationship with me what my expectations are, how to walk in relationship, that I'll love them no matter what, that they can make mistakes, but as they get older, we're going to correct those mistakes, and we're going to learn to help them be self-disciplined so that they can walk according to how they're supposed to walk. And so I say all that to say this. As you walk in relationship with God, you're going to see how God wants you to walk. You're going to see his ways. You're going to understand why he says certain things and why he does certain things, and why maybe you shouldn't do certain things and shouldn't say certain things. But it shouldn't stop you, if you're doing anything, from being in a relationship with him right now. It's because and through that relationship that you're going to grow and that you're going to become the man and woman of God you want. You can't do that outside of the relationship. If you're searching for anything, if you're looking for anything, you're not going to find it outside of that relationship. Trust me, I've been there. I've tried it. So turn your attention, turn your focus back to Jesus today. Understand that it's about relationship with him. Fall forward every time you make a mistake. Continue to walk worthy of the call that you have on your life and worthy of what Jesus has done for you. And you know what? We're going to fall short of that all the time. But that's where mercy comes in. And that's where grace comes in. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. There's some things in the works, and I can't wait to share them with you. But for now, I will let you go. God bless you. Bye.